Hi everybody, and welcome to the orientation module. We're here in fall 2011, and I think it's going to be a great semester, and I hope that you guys think so too, but we'll figure that out in December what you think. For now, what you want to do over the next week is a number of things, and I've kind of arranged them, uh, if you look on the left-hand side of the module, there's a navigation bar, and if you expand out the plus signs, you want to hit the little plus signs, turn them into minuses, because if you hit the plus signs, it'll expand and show you everything you need to see. And you kind of want to work in order as you go through the module, because there's sort of a linear logic going on, where if you miss item 1.2, then you might not understand why the item 4.1 below doesn't show, because you didn't read about the way the wikis are used in this class and the way they're kind of threaded like this. Like wikis, I have a wiki, our K-12 Texters wiki, and I have CourseDen, and I do this. So if you can't get into the wiki, if you can't see a lot of the content, it's because you didn't read item 1.2. So for the most part, you want to kind of go in order if you can. So what you're going to do in this module is you're going to check out the course plan to get a global view of the course. So what is due when across the semester from now to December, that document will tell you. It's an online document, so it's dynamic. It changes sometimes. I really try not to do that to you. If I do, it's normally to your benefit, and I announce it in like 2 or 3 different places. So you will be aware of it changing, and you will probably say, yippee, she changed it. But so the online one is the official one. I've provided a PDF here, a static snapshot of what it looks like today. But it could be I change it tomorrow, so just keep that in mind. Don't look at the paper as if it's set in stone. It's really the online that's more set in stone, strangely. All right, so the syllabus is in here. You want to check that out. That will tell you the rules by which I function, and how I handle different things. It'll tell you that you might have an option to submit an assignment late every once in a while. Go in there and read about the rules of, how things are done, policies in the class, grading policies, late work, how to communicate with me, etc. In the online learning section, my main hope is for you to know that you have the right technology you need. So you need a webcam, you need necessary plugins and downloads. For example, watching this YouTube video, if you can see it, then you probably have the right Flash Player plugin. But if you can't see it, which no point in even saying anything, but if you couldn't see it, you would need to have a plugin. So check out that plugins page. Make sure you have everything you need to run technology in the class. We want to make sure that you know how to work in CourseDen. So if you haven't worked in CourseDen before, then go check out the CourseDen video tutorials. I kind of show you how to do things like how to submit assignments in the Dropbox, how to do discussion posts, how to take a quiz, and just a general navigating around CourseDen kind of video, which seriously, if you are a first-time online learner, you've got to watch. Start with the navigation one, because otherwise I think you'll be more frustrated. People get confused, like, why am I able to access assignments here and I can access them here as well? Hopefully that navigation video will start to help you see how it works. So that online learning section is to make sure you know what you need to access the course, because it's an online course. If you can't get your technology figured out, then you can't access the course, and I can't help you. Your technical problems, you've got to get a grip on those. And also, I've got on that technical support poster, it kind of tells you who you call for certain kinds of issues. So there's 2 main groups on campus. There's ITS, or SITS, Student ITS. They handle certain things, like my EWG. And then the DDC handles certain other things. So you want to make sure you kind of keep that poster handy. If you have technical problems, don't hesitate to use these folks. You are paying e-tuition money with there's an e-tuition fee. I forgot what it's called, but some kind of tech fee. And you're paying for these people to help you. So don't hesitate to use that. When you get technical support from me, I don't know where I'm leading you sometimes. And because, technical support people, they have more training. They know, okay, I have to ask these questions to narrow down the problem. I don't do that. That's not really my specialty. So please use the technical support people for real tech issues. I mean, you can ask me questions like, my podcast doesn't work, you can ask me about the tools that we use in this class, and you can ask me my opinion. If you're having an issue, you can shoot it by me, and I will give it my best guess. But really, my preference is that you rely on those folks for the official diagnosis of your problems. So that's to get you set for online learning in the class. Make sure you keep all that information handy and get everything settled. Let's see. Orientation module tasks. There's a couple things I want you to do. I want you to learn about how wikis are used in this class. I want you to join our class wiki, and I want you to upload your picture to the university wiki system. So that's what this upload wiki picky thing is about. That'll prepare us for later work down the road. I'm kind of trying to get housekeeping stuff out of the way this week. So right now you're like, why are we doing that? This is some isolated technological feat I'm working on, but why? It's because later in the semester you'll be doing instructional designing of a unit plan with your peers. You're going to be in groups, and you're going to do it on that wiki, and it's going to help with that you're already joined to it, so you don't have to do that in 5 weeks or 3 weeks or whenever. And it'll have your picture, so when you make discussion posts, your picture will be right there. It's really great. So just do that this week. Also contribute to the orientation discussion. Make sure your roster picture and biography are uploaded into CourseDen. I provide information on how you do that. One thing that people always, people miss this. When you're doing your roster picture, make sure that you get the little checkbox over your head. There's a checkbox over your picture. So even if you can see it, you have your picture and you have the bio, and even though you can see all that stuff, that doesn't mean I can see it. Make sure that all the little checkboxes are checked. And the one over the picture is the one people miss. They don't see it. It's kind of not a great design. It's hard to see, but anyway, make sure you have everything clicked so that I can see your stuff. And I don't have to email you and say, could you please go click the boxes? There's a tutorial that will show you how to do that too, so don't worry. There's a quiz over this orientation module. Once you've kind of gone through everything, make sure that you read that syllabus carefully, because that's where the questions from the quiz are at. And that's about it for this module. We're not doing anything too stressful or too exciting necessarily. Really, I just want you to kind of calmly come in, become aware that the semester has begun, get your stuff in order, get your technology in order, and kind of learn about where this class is going to take you. And then starting with Module 1, we'll really start to, hit the ground running with some technology stuff. And it'll be fun. All right, so let me know if you have any questions as you work through the module. I'm here to help you. Don't apologize when you ask me for help. A lot of people say they start their messages with, sorry to bother you, but what am I here for if not to be, quote unquote, bothered? It doesn't bother me. I'm here to help and talk about what you're going through. So feel free to message me in CourseDen, send me a text message, call me. I have a Google Voice number that can call my office and my mobile, and you can text me too. Even text me when you call me and leave me a message there. So anyway, I'm here to help you. So let me know how I can. All right, thanks.